I feel better already!
Back on my feet again.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
Back on my feet again.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister. Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister. Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
My friends, we come to it at last, rewoven, and the canvas is clear. The final mystery may at least reveal it. Let us walk.
The Guardians had failed. Source was tainted, the Void was loosed, and all that stood between Rivellon and annihilation was Astarte herself. Overcome by guilt, they hoped to undo their failure by undoing reality itself. And so, they ripped their threads from the tapestry of time, so becoming unknown to history and unknowing of themselves for all eternity. As their threads fell to Rivellon like shooting stars, they hardened into crystals the people called stars. stones.
Three out of 4 have already been reinstated, and now the last of the element.
Good gods, what an infernal heat!
Feels like we've landed inside the heart of the sun. So the souls within us intentionally tore themselves from the tapestry of time.
Perhaps it was the only honorable thing to do after the tragic opening of the God Box by Astarte.
Honorable? Try weak. They...
Guardians, I ask of you, what are you doing? What good can come of your misguided actions? I have tried to warn you. I have tried. Why is it so difficult for you to accept that which is... Sit ye down. Rest. Be weary no longer. A blessing awaits beyond the end of time.
Our friend, that word has truly lost all meaning.
A blessing awaits beyond the end of time. Death's blessing, yes, but no more.
You! What radiance burns from your being? Enough to scorch even the likes of me, I find. And that is no small feat. Most impressive, yes. Why, I am a soldier of fire. And does this landscape not befit me? I have lived here for eons, since the first... We were invited here by a great leader, I believe. Yes, a leader, but the radiance of that time has never left me. Victory, blazing victory, adore... What do I know? Ha! Fire magic is me, and I am it. A far better question is, what would you like to know? Take care, my friend. Those...
A moment, my friends, to indulge an old imp. I want you to know that I have been giving your history. It is my solemn conclusion that you have been treated rather harshly. and that the heart... For tell me true, what are humans worth, even if they ascend to the status of demigod, if they be void? The demon abused a most primal emotion, and because of that, that emotion has been dubbed a weakness. Nay, I say, it is so chipper up, eh? Not like the near impending end of all is entirely...
A chapel. And a truly beautiful one at that.
I have the feeling it has long since been abandoned by the gods.
O guardians in whose hands rests the fate of all, I know he, the usurper, the instigator, has been trying to charm. Do not listen to him. Do not listen. For every sound he makes is another vocalization of deceit. First he seems to mock you. Then he seems to menace you. Then he seems to His desire has been long in the making. The freedom among the void that is his unfathomable dream. You have pieced yourselves back together, guardians. You are greater now, perhaps, than you ever were. The maw of the void is chomping with big black teeth. Rise up, guardians. Stand up. Come to...
Our enemies fear us.
And well they should. We'll hit the void in the jaw yet, and put a halt to its ceaseless devouring of creation.
This too must enshrine a most honored soul.
Still, it seems almost lonesome among the gloom here, does it not?
You're home. How long it's been? Centuries? Eons? Since you come to me in search of salvation. Potions of great and incomparable strength, dear protector, as ever. During the Great War, you found full resistance to the elements quite useful. Perhaps history will repeat itself.
Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create.
Continue your search. You are so close to the end.
There is magic, but it is not so much forlorn. How might I serve our mission?
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Well, I'm not pleased about it. I tell you that much. Loath am I to tamper in the threads of time. Ahem. Excuse me, my friend. I seem to have lost my temper. Let us carry on then, shall we? Did you? Mow the temple, but first you should go to Hunter's Edge, the village that borders a war. You'll have to redouble your efforts, my friend.
My flesh melts before my eyes!
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Careful now, that's a trap.
I know I might. After that, I shall more pray. I assume you address me more pray.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Hold. Our enemies have laid a trap. How could that happen? Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Intruder spied.
I cannot endure this fiery agony!
I assume you address me. Good. No.
Intruder spied.
Halt! Our enemies have laid a trap. Careful! I spotted a trap. Careful now, that's a trap. Strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Taking a tumble!
Hold. Our enemies have laid a trap. Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful now, that's a trap. You look good as a pincushion.
Lucky find!
Careful now, that's a trap.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
toasty.
Intruders bide.
I could do with a cold drink.
This forest teems with prey. Good, for I am become death, destroyer of demons. Eternal silence awaits you!
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Face the unending darkness!
Ruin to the power of 4!
corpses!
I'm drenched!
Lucky find! I'm on fire!
A tremendous power approaches. Yes, a seed of the divine has been planted among mortals, and the sprout bends toward the light by which it sprang. What guardian, divine, you are whole once more, restored to your former glory and power. Ready are you for what lies.
Blast! Leandra is a few steps ahead of us yet. I think we can safely guess it was she who used this path and broke the mirror behind her. We'll have to take the hard way through the temple.
Onward then to the trial of Ascension. We'll make sure...
There's nothing we can't overcome now.
What's this?
I'd have a bit of a dig here if I was you, Governor. Might find a wee bit of treasure.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
As good as a new penny.
The trial of Ascension is behind us. Do you feel quite ascended?
Of all the worthless diversions, I thought this was supposed to be
enlightening. Ha!
Zandalor! Is he... dead?
Guardians, the last of the portals at the end of time has reignited. You must have found the final... Zandalor! But what is... Leandra. She was here, wasn't she? But there's no time. Stand back, Guardians. Zandalor is unconscious, but a pulse of life beats...
What did... Leandra...
As ever, Zandalor. Are you all right?
I'm better than I've any right to be, thanks to you. She was just here, Ikara.
She isn't herself. She's become something... something I can hardly comprehend.
The Guardians? My heavens. Can it be? How can it be that you've raised yourselves from lost spirits to saviors? Here you are, standing before your ancestral home once more. While I've... Anything I can do to help you, Guardians, you must ask of me. Leandra attacked me. Once she'd located the rune of the forest spirit, she and her Death Knight stormed this place with little ceremony. The portal behind me led to the first garden. That realm of the gods where you once dwelled, and that I have been sworn to protect. Now that she's leapt through, my gravest fears are one step closer to reality. I believe that Leandra intends to use... But here you are! The Guardians. A fantasy turned to fact. And so I hope salvation... How remarkable. How utterly remarkable. You must... I am the last of my kind. Some of the earliest devotees of Source created certain sacred documents, one of which fell into Leandra's hands. To most, the tales were little more than myth. But to a knowing eye, as the keeper of the Source, it was my responsibility to protect these secrets, including the secret of this portal. But Leandra has stayed one step. Who else but the Guardians of the God Box could defeat the Void Dragon? Who but its first defeaters could encase it once and for all? The souls that reside within you are more noble, more dear than any who have or ever will live. Only those souls have ever subdued. You yourselves must enter the first garden. You must face Leandra. And if we are too late, the Void Dragon. You have slain it once.
Leandra has destroyed this portal. But your work restoring your threads to the tapestry of time has sparked the Homestead's last shrine. A portal that could only have been remembered by the Guardians themselves.
The Tapestry of Time.
It's a long story, Zandalor. You'll see soon enough. We will accompany you, Guardian, but know that I cannot give up on Leandra just yet. I cannot believe my own sister incapable of redemption.
As I understand it, the first garden was the goddess Astarte's home, the birthplace of Source itself. If the legends are true, and it appears they are, you yourselves dwelled... It is my belief that Leandra is preparing to call Astarte and the Void Dragon forth, then shut Astarte within the box. If that should happen, now that you have remembered your true natures, the path to the first garden will be clear. You will turn to your primordial home, and together we can face what is to come. As you wish, Guardians. When you are ready, we will enter the first garden together.
Yet again, Leandra disabled Zandalor, but did not kill him. Perhaps there's hope she may be redeemed.
So she let him live. What about the hundreds she's killed, directly or otherwise?
You have a point. Sparing one man...
Dear Guardians, dear Saviors, dear friends, your labors have borne essential fruit. Fruit that will save us all. Leandra and the Trife are so very close to bringing the dragon back to bear. This way, the destiny of time itself awaits.
Ikara, listen. About Leandra.
No, Zandalor.
But before we go through, before we see her again...
Enough! The Guardians need us, there's no...
Once you step through this portal, never again may you, Divine Ones, return to our realm.
What lies beyond is a world unseen for an eon by human eyes. Where you once dwelled as immortals, whereas Leandra has infiltrated. She is poised to summon the Void, to overwhelm Astarte with her... Ikara and I will not leave your side.
Your fate awaits, dear Guardians. And with it, the fate of all...
Beyond here lies the true end of time. And it is...
We wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't. Onward.
May the Void tremble at our feet.
My friends, before you leap into eternity, know this. I have seen planets born and races die, empires rise and remember,
This cannot be the first Guardian.
Why don't you stop fighting? Guardians? Ah, you're cowards. Fear is your only god.
What's this I spy with my big, little eye? It skitters like vermin, confused and afraid. Answer me! What do I spy? Pathetic! You know the answer, but you daren't speak it! What's this I spy with my big, little eye? It skitters like vermin. Yes! You can't but own...
Keep slipping back, backslider. You can't even save yourselves, can you?
By Kalahadri's velvet kiss, only in dreams have I witnessed monstrosities such as these.
Yes! So you are! So you are!
Only after the void wipes clean the smudge of your existence will you know peace. You failed before. You will fail again.
I wonder
was
what's
rather
next.
Unpleasant.
Where are you?
This place feels eerily familiar.
Back to the end of our beginnings.
Please, sister. Please come back. I'm sorry.
Just look at you, my treasure.
Is that you?
Each
Leandra,
time
I don't
I recognize that bark. Spells trouble.
All he's done so far is talk. But I'll be on my guard.
Have you seen your sister?
Are you sure you weren't seen? Are you sure you want to descend even deeper?
Leandra, please, this has gone on long enough.
That is one hefty tome over there.
One I daren't read. Not in this place.
Page after page is being written, and what have you to show for it but gore?
Blood, blood, blood! Will its flow never end?
Not until Leandra has been drained of hers.
Welcome be, we answer to this code. You have come far, haven't you? Dog time, I imagine. Like the months that you are. So rest, relax, and have a dream.
Leandra, please, this has gone on long enough.
Each time their threads appeared in my hands.
The king crown, is it not? Your own. Why, oh, you fool. There is no longer such a thing.
The end of time. All our work for nothing.
Wander, hunter, exhaust yourself. All you have left is but a dream.
Returned to nothing.
It'll be like...
How they ignored me! How they reviled me! But now I am...
Good time for sauce hunting, this.
Well, well. Looks like the doctors have become the patients.
Role reversal and poetic justice tend to go hand in hand.
You'll be better soon.
Good gods! The odor here is sickening.
Makes my eyes water and my throat burn.
Fear not, fear not. One more amputation and you'll be right as rain.
Tide, gentlemen, please.
What do you think it will be like in the void, Simon? From nothing, returned to nothing.
I don't feel so well.
Sit me down, my good friends. I've not kept some things.
Look at you. All you require is a mild incision, and I've just the sort to make it with.
Look at them! Fishes! Fishes everywhere! No longer do I hunger!
Oh, now I've had my fill.
You are the one.
Leandra, I don't recognize you.
Say the word.
Sit me down, my good friends.
Behold the Duke of Ferrell, a man such as he this world has never seen. You are plump with rotting flesh, not he. He is skeletal perfection.
Each time their threads appeared in my hands, I shuddered. Which of their failures would I be forced to meet next?
I believe in this.
You have to love what they've done with the place.
One corpse the more, one life the less. Hardly seems to matter anymore.
Time, gentlemen, please. It'll all be over soon.
Please come back. I'm sorry. Is that you? Leandra, I don't recognize you.
Immortal! Soon.
Have you seen my sister?
Source hunters I spy, but I wonder.
Leandra, please, this has gone on long enough.
I shuddered. Which of their failures would I be forced to weave next?
I believe it. This mess, the end of time, all our work for
Time, gentlemen, please.
What do you think it will be like in the void, Sir In? From nothing, returned to nothing.
It'll be like, oh, I don't feel so well.
Time, gentlemen, please. It'll all be over soon.
Immaculate! To be immaculate! Immortal! Soon!
Source hunters I spy, but I wonder, is there poison?
Each time which of their failures would I be forced to weave next?
All our work
To nothing.
it'll be like
See me down, my entrance, at night camps of
don't feel so well.
See me down, my patrons, at night camps of Pepsi. Time, gentlemen, please. It'll all be over.
Each time their threads appeared in my hands, I shuddered. Which of their failures would I be forced to weave next?
Is that you? Leandra, I don't recognize you.
This mess, the end of time, all our work.
Have you seen my sister?
Source hunters I spy, but I wonder.
What do you think it will be like in the
Leandra,
void, Sir
please, this has gone on long enough.
From nothing, returned to nothing.
It'll be like, oh, I don't feel so well.
Source hunters I spy, but I wonder, is there poison? See me down, my patrons, at night camps of Pepsi.
Tough now, huh? Pinned to the wall. A lovely lass, ain't she? Caught her with my own bare hands. How I love... He was a fighter, that one.
I spotted something.
Mr. Eighton, mocking me.
What could that have done?
Fear not, fear not. One more amputation and you'll be right as rain.
Everyone seems to be freaked out by this here place. But me, it just reminds of a night out with the lads.
Such heartbreak!
Oh, such woe!
Unreal
Such
visions.
heartbreak!
Even the stars smile wickedly down upon us here.